Here on The King of Random, we like testing unusual uses for things, and in today's video, we're going to be testing out some internet ideas of unusual uses for dryer sheets. Hey guys, we have been able to make hundreds of videos over the years exploring and building all kinds of different things and have had a great time doing it. We love getting to learn and try new things and want to share that experience with you every single month. So if you click the link in the description, you can sign up for our Random Hacks monthly subscription where you'll receive a King of Random project every month. And for those of you who sign up before the end of today, we'll have a chance to add a special add-on to the kit. If you wait until tomorrow, you'll miss out, so be sure you get on board right away. Go check out the subscription with the link below, and let's jump into today's video. Dryer sheets. They're great. You put them in the dryer with your clothes and they come out smelling nice and having no static cling. Some of them have some other functions, maybe some softening. I'm not positive what every different version is supposed to do, but the general idea, you throw them in, less static, and a nice fresh scent. But we think that there's more that we can do with these things.
There are a lot of online hacks about things you can use dryer sheets for in the kitchen, in your everyday life, even for cleaning. So we want to try some of those out.
We went ahead and we got several dryer sheets, and by several I mean we've got loads of boxes of these.
How many did you buy, Nate?
Somewhere around 1,200, and then there was already some more in the cupboard. So well over 1,000, probably around 1,500. We won't be using all of those, and most of what we're trying out doesn't need more than one or two. But we do want to see how well it works in general.
Here's the basic idea. We have 1,200 dryer sheets and 4 internet hacks that we want to try. After that, we may just try some weird experiments too.
We've got 4 tests. We've got 4 things that the internet says that you can do with dryer sheets, and we want to try all of those out. Well, one of the first things it says is that you can use dryer sheets to clean stainless steel. I don't know what about it is supposed to work so well. Maybe it's just a very mild abrasive. Maybe something in the chemicals is supposed to sort of help lift off fingerprints or other marks on it. But we have some stainless steel here. We also have a stainless steel fridge. We can see if it does anything to remove fingerprints. We can see if it does anything to remove these dried water spots.
Now, it might be a mild abrasive, and I think in all of these tests, a lot of times, I think they're getting people confused. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be using these fresh or used up.
It's true. A dryer sheet,
coating on
a dryer sheet changes when you run it through the dryer. The box says that these contain cationic, surfactant, and fragrance. And I assume that's what's going to cause all of the...
That's that waxy stuff.
It's the waxy stuff that gets rid of all of the static, probably by just coating your clothing in a little bit of this waxy substance.
So is it gonna leave a residue on all of our stuff?
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe you're supposed to do it after, because once you run it through, like you can see, it's visibly different. You can see all that stuff is gone. And so maybe it's just like now it's a microfine plastic.
It's just like the fibers, yeah.
So I think we should try this and maybe all of them before and after running the sheets through the dryer.
All right, so we've got the fresh ones here, so let's start with that.
Let's start with that. Okay, first off, we've got our pot. It has some dried water spots on it. I'm just gonna do nothing but take the dryer sheet and start rubbing it on the pot, see if it is cleaning it.
I guess.
The water spots seem like they're smearing, and it looks like I'm depositing residue on the outside of the pot.
Oh, good, you made a mess.
So fewer water spots, a residue that you can easily draw a line through with your finger. There you go, you can sort of see that line right there. That's just from Callie's finger being dragged across it. So we can see all of this streaking compared to the water spots that we had before. Now we just have streaks running down. So water spots gone. Cleaner? No. I'm gonna say no. Okay, I do wanna see if it's any better with some water. It's dissolving whatever is in the dryer sheet, so now we're just depositing all of that cation surfactant.
Would you like a dry dryer sheet to clean up the wet mess you just made?
Oh, will this help? No, we're smearing it.
Maybe don't use dryer sheets covered in laundry softener to try and clean things.
At least not new ones. Oh, but when it was wet and then we wipe it off, that's not bad.
But then you had to use a paper towel. I'm assuming a paper towel with water is gonna do about the same thing.
Well, that seems like a great test for this part of the pot. Wet paper towel. Yeah, it's pretty much doing the same thing. Except it's just water.
So nothing was made, no part of the dryer sheet was actually necessary in cleaning that off. I can still see the smears from here. Like you can see the visible line where you stopped.
Still, all right, so not so much on that one.
I'm gonna say, yeah, don't use fresh dryer sheets to clean stainless steel.
No.
We'll try with the used ones, but for now, no.
We will. All right, next up, deodorant. The idea is that you put on deodorant, you put your shirt on, it's a dark shirt, and you know it rubs against your skin, and you end up with a deodorant mark on your shirt. So I'm gonna try and simulate that. I'm gonna apply some deodorant to my forearm and then just sort of rub it on my shirt to try and get.
Do you normally put your deodorant on your forearm?
Oh my, I have a very smelly forearm, it's terrible. All right, there's my deodorant, which somehow got transferred from my forearm onto my shirt. It's very embarrassing. I don't want to have to change shirts. So the idea is to see if we can remove this using a dryer sheet. And once again, we're gonna try this with a new dryer sheet. Well, it's an improvement. That looks better than it did before I started attacking it with the dryer sheet.
That is true.
That's not bad.
I don't just take a fresh sheet to your clothes. I don't know why you would anyways, but that's gonna leave a mark.
For the nice fresh scent. I smell like outdoor fresh. I really got a lot of deodorant on my shirt by accident somehow today. All right, let's see if it'll take this off.
All right, go for it. See, now it does look like you're leaving a waxy stain though.
Kind of does, like it's darker.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's from this or if I just rubbed too much deodorant into my shirt at this point. And then there's this one line that doesn't want to go away. I think that was sort of the ridge around the edge. It just pressed too hard into the shirt. So less noticeable than if you still had the deodorant there. Much more noticeable than nothing. How?
Or if you were to just take like maybe a wet cloth to your clothes, that usually works.
That was very directly applied. That was, you know, the one that was on my arm first and then the shirt, that actually came off pretty well.
It did.
But let's try paper towel.
So it does work better than a dry paper towel.
Kind of.
Well, okay, the dry paper towel took it off better, but also left more.
It did leave some white fuzz.
It did.
But I'm thinking paper towel and maybe a lint roller, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to have left as much like staining, like the extra dark behind it. Maybe more than use a dryer sheet, it's just try rubbing it off and it brushes off and problem solved.
Or we've tried taking deodorant off of clothes. Now, there's also apparently an internet myth that these are really good for taking glitter nail polish off. If you've ever worn glitter nail polish, you know that it can be a nightmare to try and take off. It is very difficult, and Nate really likes his glitter nail polish, guys.
The surface has been marred a little bit, but you know, that's why I want to take it off. It doesn't look good right now. We're gonna try using some nail polish remover and a dryer sheet. I'm gonna try and take off half of it because I do still want to try using a dryer sheet that hasn't been used.
Good news, I have a whole, we can just repaint your nails.
All right, so where's the nail polish remover? I'm gonna see if I can get this off, but I do want to compare it to just using a normal cotton pad, the regular equipment for removing nail polish. All right, nail polish remover. This hasn't been on for very long.
Wait.
But it came off really quick.
Yeah, glitter nail polish isn't supposed to come off that easy.
Maybe it hadn't cured entirely.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, and that includes like putting the wash on the pad and all the cleaning and drying my nail off afterwards. So that was pretty quick. All right, let's see if it's comparable with just the cotton pad that's usually used.
13 seconds.
Seems, to me it felt about the same.
Either way, we really didn't let that nail polish sit on there for too long. We painted his nails and put the gloves on. So if you actually let this cure for a couple of hours, that's usually when you're gonna have a lot of trouble getting it off. I'm gonna paint my nails tonight. And we're gonna let nail polish sit on my hands overnight so Nate doesn't have to walk around in public with terracotta on his fingers. We'll try that. Doodle-doodle-doo. Yeah, it's been 24 hours.
Time travel, what? You've got nail polish on.
I do.
It's a lot more cured than mine was.
Yeah, I have had this on since last night. As we said, we were gonna have this set overnight as nail polish should be. So now this isn't scraping off. It didn't stick to my gloves when I had gloves on earlier. And I didn't make Nate wear nail polish home, which I think he's grateful for.
Yes.
Okay, so
got a stopwatch.
Time for us to actually test whether or not a dryer sheet is better for taking off glittery nail polish than an actual nail polish pad. Which should I start with?
All right, Let's start with the cotton because that's the normal. And this time I'm not, so you can put the remover on the pad and just, you say go when you're right as you're about to go, and then you be the judge of when it's completely cleaned off.
On your mark, get set, go. Okay, time.
Okay, I got 16 seconds, 16.2 seconds in case it comes
16
really down to the wire.
Okay, 16.2, all right. Dryer sheet, go. Stop.
9.24 seconds.
What?
How much experience do you have in removing glitter nail polish? Does it feel like this abrasive is actually helping?
Actually, a little bit. Honestly, I don't wear nail polish that often. I'm doing too many projects that my nails are normally getting chipped, but that's not bad.
Magic! Dryer sheets, slightly better for removing sparkly nail polish. Now, time travel back to before.
Apparently, because these are used to get rid of static electricity in your clothing, it can also be used for the static electricity in your hair.
My hair isn't really long enough to build up any static electricity. Hers, however, is, so I believe, although she's not really happy about it, she is the default test subject. Should I be getting like a balloon to just really static things up?
Yeah, I mean, in the winter, so here's the main idea. You have your brush in your purse, you brush your hair, and you get a static electricity in your hair. It starts to get really frizzy. So the idea is that you can take a dryer sheet and I guess push it down onto the brush and then brush your hair with it, and it's supposed to slick your hair down. Let's go for broke. Let's get a balloon. This is what I get for painting your nails, isn't it?
Uh-huh. That's a good amount of static right there. Callie's very glad this is on video for everyone to see.
All right, so the picture on the internet, so I've seen this done two ways. One, somebody literally just stuck a dryer sheet into their brush. So I'm gonna try that. The other one, if that doesn't work, you just literally are supposed to take the dryer sheet and I guess rub it through your hair. This sounds like I'm going to be washing my hair very soon. First off, I hate the fact that I'm putting dryer sheet in my hair. All right, does that work?
Neither side really seems like it's poofing out that much to me right now, so they both look pretty slick.
All right, to be fair, I use a lot of product in my hair to make sure it doesn't go staticky, so good luck.
That to me looks like twice as much as jumping out on the side that did not get the dryer sheet treatment.
Cool.
It's definitely jumping out, but I think it's jumping out a lot more on the other side. So does it take down the static in your hair? I think it is. It's up to you to tell me whether or not it's worth it, because I don't know what that's gonna do in terms of like washing your hair, what buildup might be forming there. I've never had to deal with those things.
It is kind of odd. So a lot of hair products are made to coat your hair. Even your conditioner has a type of wax almost in it that's used to coat your hair, take down static, stuff like that. A lot of leave-in shampoos, conditioners, stuff like that will also have it. Whatever's in a dryer sheet to coat your hair, that, as Nate said, is gonna be up to you. One more thing we gotta try though is just the straight sheet into my hair, because that's the other test. Because this, obviously, was really broke down. Did that work?
It sort of seemed to, but I don't know if it was any more than if you just used your hand.
I just really dislike the fact that I can see what looks like dander coming off of this, and this is getting deposited into my hair. Great.
All those coatings and stuff, that's why I just use Dawn dish soap as shampoo. It's way better.
I do have to say, I just went and looked in the mirror, and my hair is much smoother than it was a minute ago, and a little bit shinier. So it's absolutely coating my hair in something. You can smell it. I smell like a dryer sheet. But in like some quick weird pinch, if you just didn't have any hair product and for some reason you had dryer sheets, for at least a couple of minutes, it is making my hair shiny. This is one of the weirder things you've ever suggested.
We have a lot of dryer sheets.
We have a lot of dryer sheets.
So here's the thing, dryer sheets you put in the dryer, usually it's just like one with a load of clothing, but I wanted to know what would happen if you ran an entire dryer load of just dryer sheets, nothing else. I don't think that's great for the dryer.
All right, so your plan is to actually...
My plan is to take the dryer sheets
Okay.
out of the boxes and fill the dryer about as full as it can fill.
Well, to be fair, it already smells amazing.
That's true.
Think 40 minutes is enough?
I think let's just let the cycle run.
All right.
It looks like it's full of paper.
That's actually extremely satisfying.
It does a really good job of actually rotating around and not just like falling and tumbling at the bottom, but it's getting pulled all the way around. So we can there's actually more of a gap in the middle
I know.
than along the sides.
The house smells entirely like laundry softener.
All right, our camera, some of the tape did start to let go, so our camera began to sag down, but I think it also either ran out of battery or overheated at some point as well.
Oh no! They stuck to the seat. They're completely just like smushed in around the sides. There's a coating all the way up.
Oh, like that
Yeah.
peeling off
Yeah, we melted these to the inside
dryer
of the dryer.
substance.
1,200 dryer sheets. I thought they were gonna get fluffier. They've crumpled.
If you've looked at a new dryer sheet and a dryer sheet that's gone through the dryer, the one that's gone through usually looks more like this. It's just kind of emptied. You can see through this one a lot more than you can see through this one.
Dryer sheets. Can you use them for different life hacks around the house? Yeah, you can, but honestly, they're probably best used in the dryer. Hey guys, we have a bunch of new stuff in our shop, including kits that you can build. Click down there if you want to see them, and we'll talk to you in the next one. See you then.